Hi, everyone. Today, you can tell that I dress for comfort, not beauty. But I want to talk to you about beauty. Beauty is something that's hard to describe, but when you see it, you know it. There's something beautiful about this day today. It's sky is blue, the flowers are blooming, the birds are out. I look out my window and I say, how beautiful it is out. You start to notice this beauty everywhere. I notice it in animals, I notice it in people. I sometimes see a very beautiful dog and I think, oh, how perfect, how wonderful. I see a rabbit, it's all fluffy and soft, and I think, how cute, how beautiful. And I see a beautiful woman too, and I appreciate her for being beautiful. But then I start to look behind that. And I start to look at, where did all this beauty come from? I've seen the things that people make, and they're not as beautiful. There's great art in the world. And it has some beauty in it. It has some, but not that much. I read books that people have written, and it has some beauty in it. But the Bible is full of beauty and truth. And that's what keeps me reading it. I just gaze into the beauty of it. And as I gaze into the beauty of the world, I start to realize it's no accident. It just didn't happen by itself, but there is some intelligence behind it. There's an intelligent creator. And then I seek after him. And the more I seek after him, the more beautiful I see in all the creation. And it's kind of like if I went to a rock concert. I used to do this when I was younger. We would go to this big stadium, and I'd be sitting all the way in the back, and I'd look at this tiny little stage in the front, and it would be the band that I loved and followed. And every song of theirs was just so perfect and so wonderful and so great. And I idolized this band. And if you could imagine yourself sitting there with all these people, all so excited over this band, and getting up and swaying and singing and clapping their hands to the best song that this band does, their hit song that was timeless, and they're singing it, and you're part of it all the way in the back, and then suddenly the main singer, the main star of the band, he calls out your name and says, Joseph, come up here. And you're astounded. You can't believe it. And this is God, that he creates all this beauty. And he wants us to love the beauty, but also he wants us to understand that the beauty comes from him and that he is the source of beauty. And when we turn towards the source of beauty, he says to us, come up here, come closer. And then he says, amazingly, you can be part of the band. Come up on stage. You can be part of this. And it just, your dreams are like, I never even imagined that he would do this. I never really, and then you realize that's also the beauty of creation, that he does stuff you don't even imagine. It's so beautiful. And so if you feel that urging to, you're being drawn by beauty, you're being drawn by God, this is how he draws you to himself. He wants you. He wants you so bad. This is our Father. This is the God we serve. He is beautiful. He is love. He wants you. Go up on stage and go now. I totally am glad I did.